Welcome back to Auto Reviews, your destination for high-octane car content, where we break down the specs, the performance, and the passion behind the world's most thrilling vehicles. If you love cars that push boundaries, this is the place to be. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a review. Today, we've got something that's going to raise eyebrows, stir controversy, and get Lamborghini purists either excited or completely outraged. Yes, it's real. You're looking at the 2026 Lamborghini Diablo VT sedan. That's right, a four-door Diablo. It's bold, unexpected, and very, very fast. Let's dive into everything you need to know about this wild new machine: the design, the engine, the features, and of course, the price. First off, if you're wondering why Lamborghini would resurrect the Diablo name and slap it onto a sedan, you're not alone. But Lamborghini's reasoning is actually pretty smart. With Porsche's continued success with the Panamera, and Ferrari recently entering the four-door market with the Purosangue, it was only a matter of time before Lambo stepped into the high-performance luxury sedan game. But instead of creating an entirely new nameplate, they went back to one of the most iconic models in their history, the Diablo. Originally launched in 1990, the Diablo was the stuff of posters and dreams. So for Lamborghini to bring it back in 2026, as a VT sedan, is a nostalgic nod with a futuristic twist. Let's talk design. At first glance, it's unmistakably Lamborghini. The aggressive lines, wide stance, and razor-sharp aerodynamics scream performance. But now, with a longer wheelbase and four full-sized doors, it blends supercar energy with executive luxury. The front fascia is heavily inspired by the original Diablo but modernized with Y-shaped LED headlights and massive air intakes. The rear is equally dramatic, with an active spoiler, quad exhausts, and a taillight design that spans the full width of the vehicle. Subtlety is not the goal here. The VT badge returns as well, indicating the all-wheel drive system that made the original Diablo VT so revolutionary in the mid-90s. On the 2026 model, it's paired with an electronically controlled torque vectoring system that adapts in real time based on driving mode and road conditions. Open the door, and you step into a cockpit that merges supercar DNA with executive comfort. The interior is a mix of Alcantara, carbon fiber, and fine Italian leather. The dashboard wraps around the driver, featuring a fully digital 14-inch instrument cluster and a central 12.3-inch infotainment system powered by Lamborghini's latest UX software. Rear seat passengers aren't forgotten either. Unlike most performance sedans, the Diablo VT doesn't sacrifice rear comfort. Heated and ventilated sport seats, individual climate control, and even a digital control panel in the rear center armrest make this a car you'd actually want to be chauffeured in, if you could resist the temptation to drive it yourself. Now, onto the beating heart of this beast, the engine. This is where things get really interesting. Under the hood, the 2026 Lamborghini Diablo VT sedan packs a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, derived from the Aventador's powerplant but tuned for this new chassis. It produces a jaw-dropping 807 horsepower and 745 Nm of torque. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, this sedan rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. Let that sink in. A four-door family-sized Lamborghini doing 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Top speed, 217 miles per hour, electronically limited. That's hypercar territory. Lamborghini's engineers didn't just drop a V12 into a sedan shell and call it a day. The chassis is entirely new, developed from the ground up. It features adaptive air suspension, rear-wheel steering for tight cornering, and a carbon composite body structure to reduce weight without sacrificing rigidity. The result: it handles like a Lamborghini should, sharp, aggressive, and confidence-inspiring, even on twisty mountain roads or a full-blown track day. There's also a new drive mode called Strada Executive, which softens throttle response and shifts for maximum comfort, turning the Diablo VT into a legitimate daily driver. Now let's talk numbers. The price for the 2026 Lamborghini Diablo VT sedan starts at $385,000 USD. But as always with Lamborghini, that's just the beginning. With customization options through the Ad Personam program, buyers can easily push that number past $450,000 depending on materials, finishes, and performance add-ons. Only 900 units are planned for the first production year, and Lamborghini says this car is aimed squarely at those who want exclusivity, performance, and practicality in one very loud package. That means it'll go head-to-head with the likes of the Aston Martin Rapide E, Porsche Panamera Turbo E-Hybrid, and the Ferrari Purosangue. But let's be honest, none of those cars have the raw, throwback charisma of a Diablo. There's already talk that a plug-in hybrid version may arrive in 2027 to meet emissions requirements in key markets. But for now, this is a purely V12, naturally aspirated, fuel-burning monster, and it might just be one of the last of its kind. So, who is this car really for? It's for the die-hard Lamborghini fan who wants to bring the family along for the ride. It's for the executive who wants a Bugatti-level experience on their morning commute. It's for the collector who remembers the Diablo poster on their bedroom wall and wants to relive that dream, this time with 4 doors and twice the comfort. In a world moving quickly toward electric everything, the 2026 Diablo VT sedan feels like one last glorious scream from the old world of performance driving. And whether you love the idea or hate it, you can't deny, it's got presence. It's got drama, and it's got the bull badge to back it all up. So what do you think? Is the 2026 Lamborghini Diablo VT sedan a bold new chapter for Lambo, or a step too far? Would you take this over a Panamera Turbo or a Ferrari Purosangue? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we want to hear from you. As always, thanks for watching Auto Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive into the world's most exciting cars. Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and your eyes on the road.